All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone do well. And salute, man. Much love to you, sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out. Man, y'all brothers stay strong, man. We almost home. And yeah. As you can see on your screen, it says, hold on. It says, hold on. Tucker takes on Satanic Temple. And this is a response to that, man, because you got these Edomites. I think it's a school district out there in Illinois, where they're thinking about having an after-school Satan's Temple program where they teach Satanism, basically, you know? So my thing is, where the hell is the uproar? Where is the uproar, man? Here it is. It's supposed to be a God-fearing nation, like they like to say, right? This is God's country. It's a Christian nation. So where is the uproar? I don't even hear no uproar from God's people, man. Jake, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But you're going to hear from the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we're going to tell you about this shit, man, and rebuke this goddamn shit. But I'm going to say this too, though. They've been teaching our people Satanism. The fucking school system been a satanic temple, man. Your hospitals, satanic temple, man. Straight, your hospitals, your churches, your courthouses, man. Satanic temples, but it's all covert. But now this devil is letting it all hang out, man. And coming right out with it. And it's perfect time. He's just letting it all hang out now. He telling you who he is, man. He telling you who he is. And I'm going to let this play. And, of course, bring some scriptures to it, man.
You're wondering if it's really a spiritual war we're watching. Here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan club. The local school district is defending the Satan club. It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple.
Hold on.
Here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan club. The local school district is defending the Satan club. It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple of the United States. The club claims it will help kids learn benevolence and empathy as well as, quote, personal sovereignty. We're going to the source on this story. Lucien Graves is with the Satanic Temple and joins us tonight. Mr. Graves.
The Satanic Club is going to teach benevolence. Do you hear this? Oh, man, hold on. This devil must be stopped, man. Hold on.
Story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan club. The local school district is defending the Satan club. It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple of the United States. The club claims it will help kids learn benevolence and empathy as well as, quote, personal sovereignty. We're going to the source on this story. Lucien Graves is with the Satanic Temple and joins us tonight. Mr. Graves, thanks so much for coming on. So I have to ask, are parents complaining that there's an after-school Satan club at their children's school?
Some are, but they don't have to send their children to the program. It's available for parents who do want to send their children to the program, and it's there as an alternative to religious clubs that are made to proselytize to children. Ours doesn't include items of religious opinion. It doesn't include indoctrination. It just has a self-directed learning program with trained educators there to help guide the children through different activities and projects that they want to engage in.
Where are the Satan club's trained educators trained? Is there a Satan School of Theology?
No, we've got educators who have volunteered with us. We vet them. We do the criminal background checks that aren't required of after-school clubs and haven't been required of any of the religious clubs because we want to be responsible about this. And we make sure that they understand.
Oh, man, they doing criminal background checks. Really? For the teachers of Satanism that they're hiring to teach the kids, they must have a criminal background check. Get the fuck out of here, man. That don't even make sense, nigga. Satanism itself is fucking criminal, dude. And of course, you got Tucker Carlson right over there on your left-hand side, on your left side of your screen, with that same stupid look he got on his face every time he do an interview, like he's just in awe, like he's just flabbergasted and, oh, what the hell? How is this happening? No, he got that same fake look because he with the shits too, man. Don't be fooled by these devils, man. That's just that right wing, left wing bullshit, controlled opposition, man. You know, he with the shits too. You know, and I'm gonna hit 2 Thessalonians 2:8. because I ain't gonna take too much time on this. 2 Thessalonians 2:8, it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And then shall that wicked be revealed. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." Who is that wicked that's being revealed? The so-called white man. He's being revealed. You know, the Lord put the spirit on them to expose themselves now, man. Let it all hang out, man. You know, because like I said earlier, the school's been a damn satanic club or satanic temple, whatever you want to call it. You know, drag queen story time. Remember? That shit goes on in the schools. They teaching LGBT sex classes, LGBT history, and even before that, all they subjects is wickedness in all of them, man. You know, it's wickedness and it's lies and it's indoctrination. So it's been a satanic temple, but now they just letting it all hang out. You know, now they letting it all hang out. And I used to have a job a few years back. I used to do deliveries, man. I used to have to go in these different schools, from elementary schools all the way up to high schools, man, and colleges. And guess what I used to see on the walls when I go in that motherfucker? Rainbow flags, rainbows, rainbow this, rainbow that. Inclusive, all this talk about inclusiveness, man, coexisting, man. You know, bunch of wickedness, dude. So now it's all coming out what this devil really about, man. First he was being more covert with it, but now it's just gradually coming on out, man. You know, and like Tucker Carlson asked this dude, he said, do any of the parents of these kids have any problem with what you're teaching and what you're bringing to the table? And that devil, that Satanist, well, both of them are really Satanists, but the one who's an open Satanist, he said some of them. Some of them. Shouldn't all of them have a fucking problem with this? But that tells you right there the times we living in, man. The times that we living in, man. You know? So I'm gonna continue on. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. The word Satan means adversary. Shaitan in the Hebrew. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness. Like he said, they teaching benevolence to the kids, right? That's deceivableness. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So don't be surprised if you got a lot of niggas enroll their children into these after school satanic clubs or whatever. Don't be surprised, especially the black woman. Don't be surprised because she coming out in these last days and declaring herself to be a witch. She said, fuck Christianity. She said, F the Bible. You know? And she said, forget all that. I'm just going to be a witch. I'm going to practice voodoo. I'm going to practice this, that. You know? Don't be surprised. This nigga bitch is out of control. And you don't think they enroll their children in some satanic shit? They already do it. You know? Long as they got a babysitter. Hey, the satanic temple gonna babysit my kid. Oh, cool. That's how they think. Oh, cool. Long as I got a babysitter. Here, you can have it. Now I'm finna get out here and thot it up. And if I ain't thotting it up, I'm at work being all I can be for the so-called white man. You know? Being the best slave I can be for the so-called white man. The society already satanic as hell. Now it's all just coming out, man. Shit, be blatant. Be out there with it, you know? You know? Shit. They ain't hiding no more, but it's like I was watching this shit from O'Shea Duke, his channel, his YouTube podcast. He brought out a story about this OnlyFans model, quote unquote. I think she Instagram famous too, little Instagram hoe or whatever. She got a video uploaded of her getting smashed from the back while her son in the background calling her name, mama, wait, mama. You know, you don't think that you think the motherfuckers give a fuck about their children, dude? She getting, boy, dude, man. That shit is disturbing, but I'm gonna keep on reading. It says, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And of course Esau, he automatically damned, the son of perdition. And it says, but 2/3 of y'all that want to keep believing in these fucking lies, y'all gonna be damned right along with his ass. Y'all going down with him. Y'all going down with him, lest he repent. So, and for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And that's 2/3 of our people. They have pleasure in unrighteousness, man. They love this devil ruling over them. They love it to be able to do all the wickedness that they want them to do. Like I said, that's why y'all gonna die with them. So I'll continue on. But we are bound to give thanks always to God for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh had from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. Exactly. So you true brothers and sisters out there who believe and worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in sincerity and truth, and you follow him, man. You follow his word. This is for y'all, We give thanks always to Yahweh for you. We're joyful because you're awakened, man. You believe. You're what's the word I'm looking for? Each Jake you see is a token from the Most High, a glimpse of hope. A glimpse of hope for our people, a glimpse of hope for salvation. That's a brighten your day when you see a Jake who acknowledging Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and you follow Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. When you see these 2/3, they just make your damn head hang low. Well, not no more. They don't have that effect on me no more. I just look through the niggas. I mean, I understand that this is prophecy. This must happen. This must take place. These niggas must exist. They must be made an example out of. And that's what the Most High gonna do. He gonna make an example out of their ass, man. But we thankful for you brothers who believe this, brothers and sisters who believe this truth, man, and who walk in it. So let's play.
Understand the curriculum. They understand what we want to do in this program, and that they're able to execute that.
So,
But then we do the criminal background checks that aren't required of after
Hold
school.
on.
Through different activities and
may
projects
I
that
ask,
they want to engage in.
where are the Satan club's trained educators trained? Is there a
They're trained
Satan
through
school
us.
of theology?
No, we've got educators who have volunteered with us. We vet them. We do the criminal background checks that aren't required of after-school clubs and haven't been required of any of the religious clubs because we want to be responsible about this. And we make sure that they understand the curriculum, they understand what we want to do in this program, and that they're able to execute that.
So, I love your use of the word execute. So have any school administrators said, look, I know you can lecture me about religious freedom, but you're a Satan club, but we're not going to let little kids go to the Satan club. Is anybody, or are they just passive like everyone else in America and kind of letting it happen?
Well, that's not being passive. That's understanding what the law is. That's understanding what the Constitution is. That's understanding what free speech is and what religious liberty is. And there's a lot of people who express a lot of uproar about this, and they go to the school board, they complain to the principals, they complain to the superintendent, but a school board cannot overturn the Supreme Court. And there's no point in harassing them.
So could there be an I Hate Gays club or Black People Are Inferior club? And the answer, of course, is no, because the community, and I'm not advocating for either one of those things, but the community has some say in what its kids are exposed to on government property, i.e. a public school. So you're just telling me that everyone's just kind of going along with it because Supreme Court.
Well, the Supreme Court allowed in religion. They said that not having religious clubs would be religious discrimination. I disagree. I think you can categorically deny religion, but what you can't do is give the government the opportunity to pick and choose between which religious viewpoints they'll allow and which ones they won't.
They do all the time. I mean, you can be suspended from school for quoting portions of the Old Testament, like immediately. You could be. I mean, I'm trying not to to use profanity on the air, but what you're saying is ridiculous. We both know it's ridiculous, and I just want to be really clear on this, because to me it's another example of people just sitting back and being like, oh, I guess I have to. You know, let's have their drag time story hour for fourth graders. Like that, you know, I can't say anything, and you're confirming that everyone feels that way. They kind of have to go along with it for some reason.
Well, people get upset about it, people like you, and they don't reconcile their viewpoints on free speech and religious liberty. I don't know what you're suggesting. I don't know if you're suggesting if the school board should say, no, this is not allowed, and we're going against the Supreme Court ruling that says
what I'm
religions
saying
are
is
allowed.
you ought to be allowed to quote the New Testament out loud in school. If we're going to apply the standard, which I suppose I'd be happy to live under, we have to apply it equally, but it's not applied equally, as you know. And I suppose, have you been in touch?
I don't know the New Testament story you're speaking of, but we would defend anybody's right to practice their religion. And we're not asking for other religious clubs to be taken out.
Look,
we're asking for equal access.
Right. And I'm just saying the school would not provide that if it were an expression of Orthodox Christianity, as you know. But Lucien Graves, I appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
This 1 Corinthians 10 and 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils. The things which these heathens sacrifice, in particular Esau, we talking about Esau right now. He sacrificed to devils. To devils. And not to Yahweh, the one who you call God. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. Exactly. So any of you niggas that go for this shit, the Lord said he would not that you should have fellowship with devils. You ain't got no business being a part of this, man. Really, you should be homeschooling your children in the Bible and the other things that they need in life, like different trade skills or whatever, you know, math and a few other things, man. You know, but we're in a society where some things are just not convenient. Some things are just not practical, man, or expedient, you know, or convenient for us, you know, because we all got to work like dogs. We're just too occupied, man. But this is what these devils got planned for your children. They want to stick them with them damn them injections. They want to stick all of them with them injections. Fuck their mind up with the injection. Destroy their immune system. Turn their DNA into something that's not even human. Turn your baby literally into a GMO. You know? Into a zombie, and then come and teach them outright Satanism, man. Open Satanism, man. See how this devil operating? You know, they already got kids confused on what gender they are, man. Dude, this shit make me mad, man. Verse 21, you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You can't have it both ways. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. Oh, you can't be a double-minded man. That proves you're unstable if you are. So I'm going to jump to Ephesians 6 real quick. It says, for my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Exactly. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, this truth, man. Arm yourself with this truth. Because everything that's going on tonight should alarm the fuck out of you. When you look at the word alarm, it means a call to arms. Everybody arm themselves. I ain't talking about with guns and knives and bazookas and shit. I'm talking about arming yourself with this holy sword, man, this truth. That you be able to cut down everything them devils come to you with. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh washing our shot. So it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The tricks of the devil, the sorcery of the devil. And it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Because I want to go back to what this devil said, Tucker Carlson said at the beginning of the video. He said, what?
Well, in case you're wondering if it's really a spiritual war we're watching, here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School.
What did he say?
Well, in case you're wondering if it's really a spiritual war we're watching, here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering.
So in case you're wondering if this is a spiritual war, did you hear him? He know all about it because he's a Satanist too, though. He said, in case you're wondering if this is a spiritual war. So back to Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. And it's all coming out. It's all coming out, man. This is a spiritual fight, man. So all y'all niggas telling me we need to get guns. Hey, matter of fact, what did we have with the NFAC, man? The no fucking around, the NFAC, yeah, no fucking around coalition. What happened to them? Huh? Scam Master J, where he at? Boy. So verse 13, it says, wherefore take upon you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Exactly. That we may be able to stand in the evil day. Take upon this truth, man. You know? This is the only way out. This is the true way to liberation. You know? The straight gate. But I'm going to leave it right there, and I got another video right after this one. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwame Yasha'Allah. Bible Ball. And Lord willing, you edified.